Hey, folks, welcome back to the lab. Well, boy, oh boy. I've been kind of holding off on this one because it's such a doozy that I really want to I want to have fun with it. So this is great. I mean, look at that. Look at that for an improvised filler cap. Is that the greatest one you've ever seen or what? That's so great. And so what we have here, folks, this is what I believe it is. Because I mean, look, as you can tell, I've had this for a couple of months, and I'm just kind of saving it. I've been wanting to just keep it just as dirty as the second I found it. Now, what I'm pretty sure that this is a Prisco jobber for a Reed hardware store. And this looks very much like the Lisk lantern I have. And I'll bring that out when we get later in the video. I'll bring that out and we'll do a comparison between the two of them. But yeah, this is pretty much the same. It's got the wood handle and everything. And this is a copper fount. So yeah, how about that? Pretty cool. So you can barely see Reed there. So now that we're here and video is rolling, I can touch it and clean shit off and look at stuff. Because I really like to save it, looking at anything until I learn about it with you. We do this all together. So let's check this baby out. We'll get it apart and we'll get it cleaned up and yeah, see what is going on here. So Prisco is the same company that made Rayo stuff and yeah, various jobbers for other companies too. So Rayo was a brand name given to Standard Oil, which commissioned Prisco to make their lanterns. So that's why you see a lot of similarities with them all. Like these guards and the pull rings and everything, very similar, if not exactly the same. And it's the same with the lift mechanism too. You see, that's a Rayo right there. Well, it's Prisco, but you know what I'm saying. All right, so let's check this thing out. All right, so wow, that must have just what was this, like an old mop handle or something? They just kind of whittled down and plopped in there in the field, and it stayed with it. Isn't that great? I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna keep this like this. Well, I guess I should keep this, right? Or should I cut this off and make And now that I think about it, this needs a cap. I may have a Rayo with a filler cap. Maybe the thread is the same. Maybe it's the same. Maybe. All right, look at that. Look how well weathered that is. That's so cool. Okay, now, let me see if I can get this bail off. Yes. The bail comes right out. Very nice. I'll clean that baby up. Let's fix some black paint on there. Yeah, let's see. Does this even work? Probably not at the present time with whatever's going on here. So let's get this globe out of here. at this point. I'm not seeing any embossing on it of any kind. We'll go clean that up. I do believe, well, I might have a proper globe. More proper, cause like, yeah, I think they came with red globes in them. Okay. Now, oh, wait a minute. I got a Prisco globe. But it's a hot blast globe. But maybe we'll house them together. We'll see. All right, so. I'm going to start with getting this off of here. I should be able to get it off that way. I just need to get a bigger. You know, I'm going to try an idea that I tried with something else. I'm going to try it with a piece of paracord. Let me see. Hold on a minute. Okay, let's see. This will work. Like I said, me and my freaking tool marks, man, they bug me so bad. I'm hoping I can get this out without screwing it up with a pair of pliers or something. So I'm going to pull on this way. See if I can get it out this way. Oops. Yeah, that worked. Very cool. You guys see how I did that? I'm hoping it showed up on the video, but give it a yank with a hunk of cord. Boom. Because even though the condition of this thing, even though I still saw a little tooth mark that I had put right there, that's what bothered me. Freaking, yeah. All right, so globe plate looks good. Looks good. Globe guard looks good. It's a mess. It's dirty as hell, but looking good. I'm going to look at it, but I also want to get the big chunks off before it goes on the bench grinder and turns all that dust airborne and throws it around the house. I don't like that. Even with my dust curtain up, it travels around the house. Even lanterns in the other room got rust-colored dust on them. Okay, so that's cool. That's cool. Man, look at all that dirt packed on this thing. Now, the question is, what direction does that turn? I'm going to go check the other one. Hold on a minute. All right, so here's the other one. As you can see, and I looked at the burner, they lift straight up. They don't turn. So I'll just be lifting this straight up to get the stuff out. So here we go. That's a list number 2 special. And we'll come back to this. We'll look at it again because I'm going to want to have this in here. Interesting thing is this one's got no pull ring on top. Interesting. This one does. And these are kind of soldered, so I wonder if this is original or not. Or maybe it's something Lisk wanted done. Probably. Jobbers will do that. All right, so let's get back to it here. All right, so straight up. Okay, I'm assuming that that's brass. Yep. Cool. Now, got some bugs. Get some croil going in here. I hadn't even tried it with any kind of prying implement just yet. Might as well just throw this in there. And yeah, it saves it from toolmarks, right? So I'm looking around here sampling stuff, and I just noticed that, boy, this stuff is just caked on. It's like really caked on here. So yeah, it'll be interesting. I mean, it's on there like concrete. Man, like literally, it's like concrete, whatever it is. And what if I should soak it? Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna look at the other one a lot to see, if that bent. Is that supposed to be like that? Is that supposed to be up higher and over? I don't know. All right, let's give this a little try. Let's see if this pops off at all. Yeah, there we go. All right. Thank you, Croyle. Oh, that's not the wick I saw, I don't think. No, we have a bonus wick. And I got to do it like this because this thing's so freaking tall. Oh, there's a couple of them in there, I think. Oh, yeah, this one dried out. Ooh, that one's shot. Oh, that had fallen in, that one. All right, was there two in here? I thought there was, yeah, there it is. Woo. Dirt in here. Wow. Where did that all come from? Wow. Am I missing something in there? Because that looks great. The inside of the tank looks great. Where did the dirt come from? Unless, like, the cap. Yeah, okay, maybe they're missing the cap and all that shit. Something nested in there or something. This looks like a rail, doesn't it? Yeah, I can't save that. Yeah, it might be. It might be all right. The bottom of that, at least for display. I'll clean it up. We'll see how it looks. Ow. All right, so what do we got here? We got all kinds of bug larvae. It's like rusty chips, but this is copper fount. So, I don't know, maybe they came out of the air tubes or something. Okay, well, yeah, I'm gonna gotta get this off of here. I'm reluctant, but I'm gonna be as gentle as can be. And this, I do believe, this is a copper crown as well. Oh God, bended too easy. Oh man, I can bend these tabs with my hands. That's nuts. Say a prayer for these tabs, folks. I gotta do this. Ugh. Wow, that is really thin. That chimney wall. Super duper thin. Wow. Wow, I can bend it with my hands. It's nuts. But at least I was able to get the shape back, like immediately. Well, interesting. Wow, it is. It's like concrete. That's crazy. I'm gonna go put some water on this and see if I can loosen some of this up, and at least maybe kind of help me identify what it is. And it's all over. All right, I'll be back in a sec. Well, so this took a couple of hours. So I went in there and I tried scrubbing it. Oh yeah, I see the patent number. Oh, okay. Little things showing up here. So I tried, and I couldn't get the stuff out of there. I was using like a freaking screwdriver to get the shit off, all up in here. There's still some of it there. And so I'm like, man, this thing needs to soak. So what I did was I put it in a big freaking 12-quart saucepan, filled it up to about there with water, as high as it'll go, and filled the tank and submerged it and put it on low for an hour. And then I went to scrub it, and look at that, I'm still getting shit off. I mean, big chunks were coming off, but I mean, I don't even know what this shit is, man. I mean, it's more than just dirt, I would think, unless of course it's 100-year-old dirt, sitting there. So, and there's a lot of scratches in here, and I had this copper scrubber, and a copper scrubber still put big old scratches in it, but that'll all come out. It's just an optical illusion that they're big old scratches. Those will disappear. But so now we can see. Reed Manufacturing Company, Newark, New York. And the number 2 special. May 4th of 2006. I believe that is the same date as the other number 2 special I got. I'm sorry, 2006. 1906. Oh boy. All right, so yeah, this needs some work. So yeah, we're gonna go to the bench grinder for the most of this stuff. Yeah, I don't know if I want to do bench grinder on the brass. It does an all right job. It doesn't. It's not super mean to it. But I gotta get through this stuff on it. So we'll see. Let's see. Let's see how things work out here. So I'm gonna go to the bench grinder. I'm not gonna. I don't think I'm gonna put the bench grinder on this part, but all up in here. All up in here. Still wet. Oh yeah, look at that. Things cleaned up, man. Things cleaned up. Everywhere. It's got shit on it. I don't know. What the hell? Maybe it was just underwater. And then it just kind of calcified. I mean, maybe there's like lime all, in the dirt, and it just kind of turned into cement. Could be. All right, so I'll gonna head over to the bench grinder. I'll be right back. Okay, so we got things mildly cleaned up, man. This thing's shaping up. But I'm telling you, man, this thing needs a junk bit. Holy smokes. And it's a lot more prevalent now. Now that it's starting to dry up, I can see that it really looks like mud. And I'm thinking a junk bit will get all that off of there without, screwing up our copper or anything. So we'll plop on. I'm kind of curious with my. We'll plop on a junk bit Come on now. Get in there. There we go. All right, so we're going to hit this up and, yeah, get around all those corners. Boy, it's even into threads. Whatever this shit is. All right, so junk bit action. Here we go. Okay, so, yeah, so we are, boy, oh boy. You saw me picking at all these cracks with all that shit in it. Ugh. Yeah, a mess. Thing of the mess. So we're going to go on to a wheel. I'm going to put a fresh wheel on here for this sucker. We're going to do our seams and everything here with this baby. Hopefully this is, okay, good. This is not, well, no, this is a super glued one. So this is one of those Walmart versions of the Dremel tool. Had a major structural flaw, and it's a long story. Okay, so let me do, yeah, I'll do some stuff here. Okay, so I took that over to the buffing wheel, and I just left it kind of like a polish, but dirty polish. I mean, obviously not super mirror finish. You can see, yeah, that's good. And we got a lot of the dents out of there. I think I might be able to kind of bring that down a little bit before we put her back together. I'm really worried about those tabs too, man. I gotta learn how to replace tabs. We'll see how everything lines up here after I have taken all the dents out. Okay, so Let's continue with stuff and things. Okay. This is a, yeah, it's soft hammer. Didn't put hammer marks in it. Very cool. Right, now I am going to throw a fresh pointy bit in here because it needs the brushiness of it to get that mud and shit out of all the little corners and everything. Okay. Yeah, we got some areas here. Well, folks, things are looking real good here. Except for those tabs. I mean, one of them is like transparent. It's just, good. I can't believe it's still there now. Oh, man. Well, I gotta figure out how I can put new ones on. It's one of the things I hadn't mastered yet. I JB welded a couple. But, oh, man. Well, we'll see. We'll see if I got to make tabs or not. I'll make tabs if I got to make tabs. Because this is pretty. This is Newark, New York, man. You can see the kind of a mess that the acetone made. Oh, yeah. Another $1 tool coming into use again. If you saw the Dietz number 30, yeah, that thing saved the day, man. $1 tool. Boom. Great. So, yeah, like I said, you can see what the acetone did here. It just turned all that shit into mud that was in the cracks. And that's great because it saved me a lot of time digging that shit out. But now I can get this off of here. That's the thing with acetone, man. It's just, you let it dry, it's looking like garbage. You got to kind of wipe it off while it's wet, like I'm doing here. Oh yeah, I saw some other printing over here. What is the other printing? And we have, okay, just more patent numbers. Cool. Okay, well, we're coming along here real nice. I'm gonna go try. I'm gonna polish a little area of this and see how she looks. I really like the way that came out. Just the kind of level of, cleanliness. I'm looking for. And I want to see also if I can, how much of this tank I can get to with the small buffing wheel. All right, I'm going to give it a try. Oh, careful. I just knocked one of the tabs. Oh, boy. All right, I'll be back. All right, so that's going to do it for the night. It's 11 p.m. It's been a long day doing this thing. Great. Look at that. Nice. Yeah, we're not going for super duper clean. We're just putting we're just making it known as copper again. That's all. Okay, and did that up. Clean that up, boy. This needed some work, man, for sure. This thing is beat up. I'm not sure why. Why'd they beat it up? Well, yeah, there's. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it for now. Okay. All right, that's it. That's it for the night. Yeah. And that'll give a chance for some of this muddy shit to completely dry up, and then I can try to really get at it with something. I think I got most all of it anyway. This is looking nice, man. It's gonna be a beast. There's some weirdness shit going on there, but you know, considering who knows what this thing may have been sitting in. Okay, so I think what we're going to try now, I'm going to try putting this cap on and see what happens there. If I get enough to make tabs. I'm surrendered to the fact that I'm probably going to be making tabs, but let's try it. Let's try it out and see. All right, all right. Now I'm going to put my headgear on here so I can see. Double up on my glasses. I gotta be able to see. I mean, these things are, man, oh man. They've taken a little bit of a beating during restoration too. Getting knocked around. This metal's really thin on this chimney sleeve here. Well, we got 3 of them in. What's the deal with that one? Just none of it left. Oof. I mean, I was able to use my own finger to flatten them out. Yikes. Well, I'm not going to be carrying this thing around with me, so, and this is going to be staying here. I guess I'm going to leave it like this. It's maybe as much original as I can. I mean, it's not coming off. One of them is it's just non-existent there. There's too much for it. Just not enough. Almost a little tiny bit right there that I could bend down, I think. Okay, man, there is one little tiny fragment of it holding on. Okay, it is on. It is on, but would I use that thumb ring? No. No. I'm so used to not using the thumb ring anyway, but okay. Well, that's on. So you know what this means? We're going to treat like I didn't put a whole lot of, I didn't do any steel woolen on here. Actually, I don't think I did nylon bit on that at all. Okay. All right, now I think we are ready to throw some oil on here. Should I throw some oil on here? Yeah, why not? Make everything match. Yeah. It's a nice hard wood, man. You know, do I want to? I don't know. Yeah, part of me wants to keep it just like that until I find a cap. But I'm still not sure about these threads. These threads got a beaten. Wow, yeah, they are really beat. Somebody had jammed something in there before this, something metal. Pretty cool. All right, so that we got this. We got this. Can't use that. That's fried. Okay. Let's oil her up. Oh, that's a big brush. I don't need that. Little brush will do it. I'm going to put a little oil on the handle here. All I did was just hit this with a little bit of steel wool, get the burrs of crap off. Oh God, I almost pulled that damn cap right off. But this thing is so tall that the thumb ring is pulling on the top of my thing here. Alright, so maybe I'm gonna have to do a reverse on this like I did before with the piece of paracord. Or maybe I can get it in there. Yeah. Oh, so close. Come on now. Yeah, there we go. All right. Oh, I did it wrong. Son of a gun. All right, I'm going to need that paracord out. Oh, boy. I put it on there without putting a lever on it. What a dummy. But it'll give me time to give you guys another example of how I did that. As you can see, that paracord wrapped around there, so I yank on it. Not putting any tool marks or anything, and I'm not jeopardizing anything. There we go. Oh, I'm going to come out the other side now. Yeah. Yeah, had to put up that in there. All right. Now we're in. Okay, always good to have a length of paracord around. It helps with a lot of things. I've used it to bend things a lot. And I had used it, I looped it up in through here and out here and hung it from something to bend a tank back that was all smushed. All right, so let's find a vintage wick for this baby, if I got one long enough. Well, I guess I'm not going to be burning this thing constantly, so let's see. All right. All right, we have wick. Very nice. Look at that. Oh yeah, I gotta put the bail on. And we worked on one of the bail holes a little bit. Cleaned it up. Now, oh yeah, we need a globe. What did I do with it? Yeah. Hold on, I gotta go get the globe that was in it. All right, so here's the globe that was in it, and I almost went and grabbed the thumb ring there. Okay, well, so something. So let me get my example out here and see where things are different here. That's a little different. Yeah, all right, yeah. So, that's bent. Okay. It is bent, so it won't even let this go up to the top here. And it's a little smushed. Okay. I gotta work on that. See if I can do that without putting tool marks in it. You know how I am. You know how I be. But I also don't want to, okay, we got it. All right, let's start over here. I gotta be careful. Okay, well, I've kind of bent that a little bit, so now it comes out a little easier. So yeah, that needs to be bent, but I also don't want to hurt where it's soldered in here. Yeah. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, see, it won't even, boy, that, oh boy. Yeah, it won't even go up to the top. That was really smashed. There's no way that I can open that up. There's just no way. Son of a gun. Let me think about that for a minute. Yeah, man, I don't know how I can bend that. It's just the metal dynamics are not good. it's such a tight loop already that I'm not going to be able to undo that unless I completely straightened out the rod and then made the loop again. That's nuts. I'm trying to do is smush this up in there, widen it out a little bit. Trying to do things without getting us disconnected here. Oh, that's better. That's better than it was. What's a better way to get that up in there? See, I already put a tool freaking mark in it. My padding had come loose. Alright, well, let's bring in our other example again. These things are so huge. Alright, it is working much better now. It's certainly not fluid, I'll tell you that. These rayos never are. Never are. Alright. There. Alright. Woo, nice. Alright, here we go. Now it is complete. Look at this thing. Not over polished, not all gaudy and funky looking. We are all cleaned up here. Let's come on down here and take a look at what we did. Oh man. So there we have it. Yeah, that's how tall it is. Yeah, that's the top of my shop. Here we have it, man. Prisco number 2, made for Reed Manufacturing in Newark, New York. How cool is that? Yeah, I'm loving this. And this, if I'm remembering now, I got this at auction. Nobody else wanted it. All I did was bid $7 on it, like the week before the auction ended, thinking the only reason I bid $7 was because I wanted to, in case I forgot that the auction was coming up. You know, if somebody outbid me. Nobody outbid me. So my bid for $7 went, and I believe I paid actually like $4 for it because it never got up to $7. And yeah, I mean, you saw what it looked like. You saw what it looked like at the beginning of this video. No wonder nobody wanted it. But I had a suspicion that this was a copper fount Prisco when I saw it. So, yeah, it was under all that freaking crud. And here we are. All right, folks. That's great. And this is going to go in the collection next to its sister. Yeah. How about that? Lisk number 2 special. Which one looks better? You like that? You like that? I'm not even sure how they got that finish. But they had some freaking lacquery shit all over the outside of it. Okay. There we go. All right, folks, that's going to do it for me and Eileen and Supervisor Baby. And my ham radios and everything else. This is going to do it for today. This was great fun. I was really, I had been saving this for a special occasion. There was no special occasion here. I'm like, you know what? It is time. It is due for me to do this, baby. I've been watching it. It's been sitting here on my floor next to my desk here. Yeah, baby. All right. That's going to do it. Folks, thank you so much for stopping by the lab. And as usual, don't you go changing.
We'll be back with the Magic Tunes for the Armada Room's 2-hour disco swing party after this short break. Till then, don't you go changing.
Sit, Ubu, sit. Good dog.